Rinnoitteluissa on mitattu. Yes.
When it comes to unmute.
Good morning, colleagues. Can we just wait for about 5 minutes to allow more people to log in? We'll start in just 5 minutes. Thank you.
Good morning, colleagues. Good morning, colleagues. We are about to start with the webinar. We wanted a few colleagues, more colleagues to connect so that they do not lose out on the information. Ms. Mbuzo, can we go on record? We are on record. Good morning, colleagues. My name is Hitler Sekhitka, Registrar at the South African Council for Social Service Professions. We want to take this opportunity to welcome you to the SACSSP webinar, where we will be launching the new online registration system and also taking you through the process of updating your particulars through the completion of the Microsoft form, so that we can migrate your profile into the new system in case you have not been migrated, as in on the 20th of October 2025. We are also having a social service sector session held by the NACCW. They are having their biennial general meeting today. It has started now at 9 o'clock. So I want to encourage child and youth care workers who wanted to attend the biennial to join that biennial, leave this session, attend the biennial meeting, because this is one of the first of the series of webinars that we are going to hold. So you will not lose out of this particular process. So I advise that because we are having 2 sessions today, I advise that if you are a child and youth care worker, you can join the biennial meeting of the NACCW. Then soon we'll be announcing the new date for our webinar, as we'll be doing a series of them until December 2025. So I just wanted to make that announcement so that you do not feel divided in between the two sessions. Having said that, I'm going to hand over to Ms. Lungela Mbuzo to do the attendance. Ms. Mbuzo.
Thank you so much, Program Director. I would like to thank all the social service professionals that are in attendance. I see so many stakeholders are attending. And as Council, it's just to extend our heartfelt appreciation to each of one of you for today's attendance. And also we thank you for being part of this important step forward webinar, where you will be seeing what is going to be on your screens when you go on the app, SACSSP app, when you go to the website, when you are interacting with us on the online registration system. Let's continue working together to build a more connected and responsive social service community. Thank you so much. Feel free to ask questions when the presenters have presented. And also, if there's any other assistance that you require, you can write on the chat box. We'll also be communicating with you on the chat box. Thank you so much, Program Director.
Thank you very much, Ms. Mbuzo, for the welcome and in terms of the attendance. Just to indicate, colleagues, that this session is also being live streamed on YouTube. There will be a link that is going to be posted on the chat bar. You can copy it in case of those who are struggling to connect. They can use that link to stream to view the live stream of the session. In terms of the purpose of the webinar, before I get into the purpose, I want to take this opportunity just to appreciate what we call, or I call, the SACSSP Glue Up team, the team that is responsible or was responsible for the coordination of this new online system, led by our ICT officer, Mr. Solomon Munene, our ICT intern, Ms. Christina Mweji. Ms. Christina Mweji is one of the colleagues who led us in terms of developing the user guide manual that we are going to talk to, and also to thank Ms. Mbuzo as part of the team, and also our managers, the registrations manager, Ms. Octavia Malombo, the ETD manager, Ms. Petunia Nkosi, finance manager, finance and administration manager, Mr. Gwena David, and also our professional conduct manager, Ms. Anna Madonsela, and also our accountant, Ms. Simela, and also our data clerk, Mr. Lucien Pillay. So that is the team, colleagues, that was running the project to take us to where we are today, where today we are launching the new online registration system, and the entire team of the SACSSP colleagues who supported us throughout this particular project, and the colleagues who are also responsible for the verification project. All the information that you are submitting to us through the Google form and the Microsoft form is being verified by a particular team, and they are doing a sterling work. So you are welcome to the SACSSP once more. The purpose is simple, colleagues. We are launching the new online registration system for the SACSSP powered by Glue App. At this point in time, colleagues, I'm going to disconnect from this session to join the NSCCW biennial general meeting. I'm going to hand over to the ETD manager, Ms. Petunia Nkosi, to run with the program. I will join you as soon as I'm done with the NSCCW biennial general meetings. Thanks very much for attending this particular session, and we're looking forward to your contributions, because it's also your responsibility to go through the system. Where you see gaps, you bring those particular gaps to our attention so that we can improve the system so that it can work for you. Menkosi, I'm handing over to you. Thanks. Enjoy the session.
Thank you, Registrar. Greetings to all of you colleagues. I hope you are having a good time. A good morning wherever you are, and you are as excited as we are here at the SACSSP. I'm going to introduce the presenters that we have today. I'm going to start with Mr. Solomon Munene, who is our Information and Communications Technology Officer at the SACSSP. He is one of the colleagues who were instrumental in ensuring that this system comes to life. When we say we are live, Mr. Munene was behind that. Some of you may have met him or engaged with him when we were going around doing the road shows. He is very passionate about this system. So he's going to explain to us how to navigate the system, what the system entails, and so on. Presenting with Mr. Munene is Mr. Jerome. Mr. Jerome is the project success partner. Mr. Jerome is an expert in Glue system. He is the one who assisted us in migrating your profiles and setting up the system for the SACSSP. He will also take you through the system so that you understand how you're supposed to navigate the system and also answer your questions. Mr. Munene and Mr. Jerome, over to you.
Thank you, Menkosi, and good morning, everyone. Good morning, colleagues within the council. We are not going to take much of a time. Ms. Mbuzo, if I could just present. Thank you. Okay, colleagues. Right, let me do this. Okay. Colleagues, we were going around the country. Most of us we have met. to bring you on board with the new system that we are launching. It's currently live. It's already live. Went live on the 17th. Most people would have received their welcome emails, and others I've seen they've started engaging on the system with us as well. So, why did we want to change the system? You know, our previous manual system often led to delays in processing, document tracking, and real-time communication. This presented some challenges for both applicants, registrants, and the council. And now we are proud to announce the new system that will be utilized by the SACSSP by the name of GlueUp, which will come with these following solutions for faster services, smarter operations, and enhanced security, thus removing the old system and the manual process that we were running prior to this one, which often led to a delay in processing documents, tracking documents, and limited real-time communication. So, like we've already explained, GlueUp is the new system that we adopted. It's an international system, and most organizations in South Africa are actually moving to the system the way it's so good. So we thought we might as well move on it. It's an all-in-one integrated platform, which we chose the package of an app, a website, and the CRM. So on the GlueUp, you can upload your document, renew and submit your new membership applications. You get real-time notification. We'll talk about that because that one I thought this is where people were having some challenges, especially with notifications, and you can access your digital certificate and practice card on it. So these are the benefits for our registrants. I'm pretty much sure some of you have already started seeing this one. 24-hour access to manage your profile and registration, faster processing, live updates, and secure uploads. So live updates, I'm pretty much sure most of you have already received emails. Every time you do something with your application, you get an email, you also get a notification on your app. Those are some of the benefits that we pride ourselves in bringing to you. That you get live updates with each and every step that you are doing on your application. You also have access to events. You will have direct access to your digital certificate. This one, Jerome will just touch on it, but we are currently working on it. I think in a week or so, you should be able to get links to your certificates on your profile. Membership directory. This is where colleagues have started to engage with each other. I've seen others have posted, others have liked. And then this is where the public can actually verify if a person is registered with the council. Same thing with instant certificate, is instant practice card, which we are working on. And by the way, colleagues, we have redesigned the digital practice card. As you can see, these practice cards look a little bit different from the current one that is issued. But this is the new practice card that will be able to access on the system, even on your profile as well. So we have new redesigned digital practice card for both students and professionals. And then it will also indicate your speciality if you are a social worker and you are registering as well. So as you can see on the practice card, we have a QR code. So once you scan this QR code, it will then take you to a practice letter. So this is your practice letter. So you have your certificate, you have your practice card, which is linked to your practice letter. So your practice letter goes into details as to the kind of category of registration that you have with the SACSSP entails. Okay. And on top of that, we'll also have your seal. Most of you colleagues are not okay. Mengosi, I see a hand from Petronella. I'm not sure if we should address it now or should I proceed?
Mr. Mnana, you may proceed, colleagues. I'm requesting that we allow the presentations to finish, and then at the end, we will give you an opportunity to ask questions. Please allow Mr. Mnana and Mr. Jerome to take you through the system and then note down your questions, and then we'll give you a chance to engage with them and ask all the questions that you have about the system. Thank you.
Okay, I'll also add to say, Ms. Petronella, if your query you want it to be addressed now, please put it in the chat box, and Menkos and Ms. Lungi will attend to it. Thank you. So your previous seal, it's a digital seal which enhanced the transparency and the credibility of the SACSSP professional registration system by providing real-time verification for members. For members' credentials, it protects against fraud by ensuring that only valid and current registration can be displayed, automatically updating when a member's status change. The seal builds public trust by allowing instant access to verified information through a simple click. Additionally, the previous seal promotes an environmentally friendly paperless verification process. To access your seal, scan the QR code on your certificate as well. So as you can check on the seal, it has a time and the date. So each and every time a person scans that QR code, you will get the time on which you have actually scanned that code, meaning that seal is valid and that registration is credible. You can utilize your seal to put it on your documents. If you are writing documents, you can also put it in your email signature. When you send people emails, you can put it there just to put that professional feel to your documents, and also indicate that you are up to date with registration, with the council registration. You can access it at any time you want. Yeah. So migration of profiles into the GlueUp system through the Microsoft form. As you know, colleagues, we had two systems that we were utilizing before, but then we did not want to take that information into the new system, because at some point we realized some of that information, through that information we cannot get other colleagues, we cannot communicate with other registrants. If and that we send you an email, you cannot receive it, or else you have changed your email. That's why we said, for us to import you into the new system, we rather do the Microsoft form so that people can update their information moving into the new system, so that we know that we have credible, up-to-date information. So in general, in line with the General Notice 11, 12, and 13 of 2025, all registrants are required to complete the Microsoft form for the purpose of migrating their profiles into the new SACSSP online registration system. So currently we have over 18,000 who have completed the form and were found to be in good standing and were migrated into the new system on the 20th of October. And welcome emails were sent out to access their profiles. So those who are still to complete the form are encouraged to do so as soon as possible. The next batch of migration into the new system will be done on the 31st of October, 2025. So colleagues, spread this message for others who have not yet completed the Microsoft form, because it will not be up forever. At some point, we'll have to take it down. And so when we take it down and we don't have your information, it will be a very serious challenge on your side as well as ours. So let's complete the Microsoft form. But if you've already completed the Google form, the first Google form and the Microsoft form, you don't have to complete it again. My assumption is by now you have received the welcome email. This is the welcome email that was sent to each and every person that completed the Microsoft form, welcoming them to the new system, and for them to log in and create an account and manage their account, and also to update the existing information that was there. So if you are still to complete the Microsoft form, please complete it utilizing your personal email address, so that when we send you this welcome email, we send it to your own email address, not to your employer's email address or your college's email address or your university's email address, your own personal email address, preferably the one that is utilized by your phone. You know, a Google phone, the Android phone, you cannot utilize it properly without your email. So preferably that one, and your they call it iMail or whatever. I'm not sure about iPhones. So yeah, that one. So this is the welcome email, colleagues. Those who have received it, you'll then click on manage your member account. It will then take you to the GlueUp system, where you will be able to create your account, your profile, log in, and be able to see your membership. And then from there you can.
Mr. Nene.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mr. Nene, to interject. Are you projecting?
Yes, I am.
Oh, I can't see on my side. I'm not sure if colleagues can see. Are you able to see Mimbus?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, I'm gonna log out and log in again. Thank you. I just wanted to be sure that colleagues can see your slides. Thanks.
Okay. Yes. So once you have created your profile, we encourage colleagues to put up a professional profile picture of yourself, so that when you engage with other colleagues on the platform, they can actually see that they're engaging with a professional who understand the professions that they are in, and they like they so that you can look professional to other colleagues, because you can be able to share your business card also on the platform. You can engage with others. Yeah. So colleagues who are still to complete the Microsoft form, and those who have completed the Microsoft form, we have imported you into the system with this information. So please, when you log into the system, please try to update your profile by completing all the requested information. I think Jerome will touch on that, because we're not only looking for this, but these ones we are just taking them for the purpose of importing you into the system. But once you are inside the system, we have so many questions. Not really so many questions. I think in 5 minutes you can be done. And also we have some attachments that we require from you. Please attach those and complete the update your information, all of it. so that whenever we access your profile, we can see who's who. So I'll also put the link to the Microsoft form in the chat, and also display the QR code for colleagues who have not yet completed the Microsoft form to do so that when we do the second part of importing you into the system on the 31st of October, you are not left behind, colleagues. So accessing and supporting your journey, or how to access the GlueUp system, go to the new website, the new SACSSP website, which is via www.sacsssp.co.za. Click on the online, click on the GlueUp online registration to create your account or login, and follow the guided application process. This is for somebody who has not been imported. But once you are imported, you'll then be able to create your profile. Once you click that email, or where it says access your profile, you'll then be able to access your profile and update it from there. This is a new person who is not yet a member of the SACSSP, who's registered for the first time with the council. So we are also available on call. We are also available on the platform itself. I just want to do this because this is the last slide. This is the last slide. We are also available on the platform itself, colleagues. Let me just do this. Yes. So we are also available on the platform itself. This is me. You can DM me directly, like other colleagues have already done. You can direct send me a message, and then I will respond to you, or you can search for any person who's at the council and direct DM them, and they will respond to you. So we can actually assist you as fast as possible. Thanks, colleagues. For now, I'll just hand over to Jerome to take us through the platform, and then I'll also be attending to questions that colleagues are asking in the chat box as well. Thank you very much. Over to you, Jerome.
Hi there, colleagues. My name is Jerome. I'm going to be taking you through the new GlueUp system, and specifically the member portal side of things. So there's a few ways that you can access the platform. One of them would have been if you had completed the Microsoft form and you had and we had uploaded you into the system, you would have received this welcome registrants email. Now, the first step would be to create your GlueUp account. So you would click the Manage Your Member Account, complete your email address, and then generate a password so that you would be able to access the system. Once you've got an account, you can go via the new SACSSP website. You can either log in, or if you haven't managed to get an account yet, you would click the register button. The register button is going to then take you through that process of putting your email address, agree to the terms, and create a password so that you can access. If you onto this register page but you already have logins, you can click the sign in button. Okay. All right. So,
Jerome,
yes.
Sorry about that. I'm not sure if you are you sharing. It seems we cannot see your screen if you are sharing.
I was sharing. Just for some reason, every time I try to share, it's kicking me out. Yeah, I'm getting kicked out of the sharing every time.
Okay, let's try to fix that. Lungi, can you give Jerome access to share, please?
He has the rights because he's the presenter. It's probably his network.
No, every time it goes in, it shares and then it just kicks it out. I tell you what, I'm going to leave for 1 minute and I'm going to come back in and I'm hoping it's going to have sorted it out, okay? I'll be right back.
While we're waiting for Mr. Jerome to rejoin, I just want to encourage colleagues who have not completed the Microsoft form or the Google form to please do so. Ms. Mbuzo posted the form on the chat box. Please, colleagues, download and complete it. It's very important, as Mr. Munene alluded earlier on. Mr. Jerome is back. You can take over, Mr. Jerome.
Can you guys see my screen now?
Yes, we can.
All right. So as I mentioned, you can create your account either via the welcome email or via the website. Once you have an account, you will essentially be brought onto this screen. Now, this is the member portal for the SACSSP. What you'll see when you come on, a few things. One is your details, so your name, surname, position. You can click on My Profile. My Profile will take you to a screen where you can update your profile information for the portal. So name, surname, email address. You can update some address information. You can link your LinkedIn, etc., and then save. This is specifically for your personal information on the member portal, not your member profile. Okay, so this is how you want to be viewed on the member portal. Once you've done that, you can go back to the home screen when it works. Okay. Once you've updated your profile, you'll notice here that there's something called My Business Card. If you click on your business card, this is then the information based on the profile that you've updated. You can also, if you want, click Edit to update it. Then further on the side, it shows you the organization details as well as the active membership that you have. Now, we'll touch on this membership part in a second. It also shows the community you're part of. Okay. Now, this homepage is similar to a social network in the sense of at the top, you can post comments, you can post photos, videos, and documents. Once you post something, like Mr. Monene did here, you'll see the post and you can then like, comment, or share. And here you can write your comments if necessary. What's currently happening, and I think a couple of you have mentioned, is that whenever someone posts to the social feed, you receive an email notification saying a new post has been made. Now, I do agree it can get quite frustrating. However, the reasoning why the email notifications come through is to keep you informed about what's happening on the member portal. So you do have the option of switching off the email notifications if you'd like. And that is, you go to this top section here, which is the My Profile, as we were before. You click on Notification Settings, and here you can switch off. So for instance, you don't want any comments, you don't want likes. So all of these are your ability to switch on and off the notifications that are coming from the system. Obviously, we would encourage you to keep them on so that you know when people post and then you can engage as well. Okay, so because we're a membership community, we really do encourage you to use this platform. Post about your jobs, if you've got any questions, any new initiatives, whatever it is, we really do encourage you to engage on the platform. You know, the more you engage, the more value it adds to the community at large. All right, so beyond the home screen and the social feed here, you have a couple of menu items on the left-hand side. So the first one is called My Community. So now there's two parts. The one that you saw was the public facing, or the kind of the main community social feed. You also then have what's called the community, and this is the members portal. Here you've got, again, a social feed. You have you can see the various participants. So anyone who's active here, you can search for them, find them, and then the three little dots on the side, you can view their profile, send them a business card, or send a private message. So we do encourage you to see who's here, and if you want to engage with people, you can. You can also post to the network, and in due course, any files that are appropriate for the membership will then be made available here as well. So the kind of community portal is the members portal, where you can post, comment, as well as engage with other participants. Now, the reason this says 1,974 is these are all the people that have got GlueUp accounts that are able to activate or to engage in the community. As the system kind of settles and as more people register their accounts, so these numbers will grow. Okay, the next item on the left here is the member directory. So again, this is the directory of all members that have been added to the system. You'll be able to search for members. This directory is also available via the website. So there is a member directory. If I show you, if you go to find a professional, you'll find the same directory as we have on the portal. So here you can search by name, you can search by registration number, or you can search by the first letter of their name. And then, sorry, the system's a little slow today. And then once you found the person, you can click more information and it will bring up their details. Right now, we're still finalizing what information we're going to make available to the directory, but all members that are kind of on the GlueUp system will then be available via the directory. The next section that we want to talk about is events. So all upcoming events will be available on this page. The idea behind the member portal and having a login and account is that when you see an upcoming event, you can just click either the event info. This will take you to the event website that is created by the system. And here you can register, or you can just click register now directly. Now, what happens by being logged in is that your information is already populated. You'll see name, surname, email, company. All of that is automatically uploaded based on the profile that you have on the system. And once you've got it, you can click continue. So you will see all upcoming events. Any events that you register for will then be shown in the registered events section. Then any past events will sit in the past events section. Okay, so we do encourage you to come back often. You'll be able to see exactly what events are happening. Similarly, on the new website, if you go to the events page, you will see all events coming up. Or on the home page of the website, if you go, you will also see a block of all upcoming events. And in this particular case, you can add them to your diary and just click through to then also register. Okay. All right, then I think that really the most crucial part of this member portal is the membership tab. So here it will show you your active membership. As you can see, I've given myself a social work application membership for the purposes of this training. When you come on, you'll see there, if you haven't completed your member profile, there's a complete member profile button, and there's another one here. So we strongly urge you to come on. you're going to click Complete Member Profile, and we then need you to fill in all of the missing information. Because we went through a process of collecting only limited information via the Microsoft Forms, the organization's data on you is at the moment quite limited. And we urge you, please, to come on and complete all the missing information. So you've got the registration number and dates. We've got the ID numbers, passport number, everything that's sitting here, we need you to update, please. You'll also find employer details, specialities, private practice information, as well as then all of the documents that need to be uploaded with your member profile. So certified copy of ID, marriage certificates, matric certificates, etc. All of these need to be uploaded, and then you continue. This then will complete the membership details process so that we can move forward with updating your information on the system. Okay. Once you've done all these updates, you will be able to view the membership details, and in due course, you can update as needed. So if I click on View Membership Details, you'll see then some of the information there, the transactions of the membership fees that I've paid recently. You can get a copy of your invoice if needed. And also, once we update the information, you will be able to access via these three tabs: membership certificate, membership seal, and membership practice card. Once we get this information from Privy Seal and we upload to the system, you will be able to click the links and access those documents as Mr. Manene discussed. Okay, so please, we can't ask enough for you guys to please complete your member profiles on the system. It's important that we get all of your information so that our database and our CRM is the latest information that we have for you. And this goes a long way to then being able to provide you with updated membership certificates, the seals, and the practice cards. Okay. Other than that, on this top bar, there's a few icons. This one will show any upcoming registered events you have, so you'll be able to go directly. This icon links you through to the direct messaging. So if anyone's private messaged you, you will find all their messages here. And then this top bar is notifications. So instead of scrolling down the whole social feed, you can just scroll down this view all notifications and see everything that's come through. Okay. All right, so that's pretty much the presentation on the member portal itself. As mentioned, we encourage you to engage with the organization, with fellow members, as well as then please update and complete your member profile so that the records we have of you are complete. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Jerome. Thank you so much for taking us through the GLUAP system. As Registrar mentioned earlier, the new online registration system is powered by GLUAP. So that's what Mr. Jerome was explaining now. So we are optimistic, colleagues, that you will process what was just shared with you today up to so far, and then you will embrace the system and engage with the system. We are available at the SACSSP to answer your questions whenever you are encountering challenges when you navigate through the system. I'm going to now allow you to have this opportunity to engage with the presenters and ask questions so that by the time you leave this platform, you are clear about how to navigate the system. I also saw some questions on the chat box. I'm hoping that Mr. Mene answered some. Those that were not answered, we will attend to them.
Yes,
going to...
Nenkosi, if I could just add, I also want to do this. Jerome, if I could share, please.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Just to add on what Jerome has said. So under memberships, colleagues, in here you will be able to see your dual memberships and your expired membership. So, for example, if you don't, under active membership, you will see all, if you are registered social worker and everything of that you do with the council is up to date, your payments and everything, will appear here. So, but then when we come to the end of where we're supposed to pay your annual fees, you'll also be getting emails, communications from the council to say your membership is coming to an end, you are now in a grace period. So once you are in a grace period, should you ignore those emails that are in a grace period, we'll also be sending another email that your grace period is coming to an end, maybe in 5 days or 10 days or so. So if you are to ignore that, then after grace period, your membership will be cancelled. So it will come here. You will see that you had a membership with the council, say, for example, with a social work application with a qualification obtained in the Republic of South Africa. It will then appear here that your membership has been cancelled. So now if you want to reactivate this membership, you'll then have to pay your restoration fee as well as your application fee and your annual fee all at once for us to reactivate this membership. So I just wanted to touch on that one as well. So under active membership for social workers, for students that are currently studying social workers, you will then be able to see your, I believe, Menkosi, after when you are studying for a degree in social work, I think after your second year, you are eligible to register as a social auxiliary. Am I correct to say that?
Please come again, Mr. Mnene.
When you are studying for a degree in social work, the regulations allows you to register. I'm not sure if it's your third year or your second year to register as a qualified social auxiliary worker, right?
Yes, Mr. Mnene. You have
Yes.
to have 2 years.
Yes. So under this one, for somebody who's studying a social work, and should they wish to apply for a membership as a student, you can then apply as a social auxiliary worker and also as a student social worker. They will both appear here. Yeah. And also colleagues who have done their applications on the system, and now that we have approved your application and you are struggling to send in to make payment, please, we have an email that is payments@sacssp.co.za for you to send your proof of payment so that your membership can be approved, and then we take it from there. And also, colleagues, we have a new online payment system, so you don't have to really you can still do that, but we prefer you utilize something we call the DPO gateway. So once we approve your, let me do this. Once we approve your membership, I don't wanna share. I'm sorry. I wanted to show the process, but I can't because it contains some people's information. So, but once we approve your application, you'll then get an email that with an invoice for you to pay. You can either do a bank transfer or click on that email. It will say click here to choose payment method. Please utilize that one. Then from there, you won't have to do online payment. You don't have to come to council to pay. You just make the payment right then. And when you do those things, when you do those payments where you add your card, online payment where you add your card, your information that is on your card. I still emphasize this, colleagues. Please do it on secure networks. Preferably, don't use untrusted Wi-Fi connections. Just utilize your mobile connection or the Wi-Fi at work or at home that you trust 100%. Don't do those things of adding your credit card or your debit card at an internet cafe that is a dodgy. Rather avoid doing those. Thank you, Mengos.
Thank you for clarifying that, Mr. Mnene. Before I take hands, I just want to acknowledge the presence of the Vice President of the Council. I see Vice President just joined us. Welcome, VP. I'm going to take Batandwa Moy. Batandwa.
Okay, good morning. Good morning. Okay, am I audible?
Yes, we can hear you.
Audible?
Yes, we can hear
Thank
you.
you so much.
Did you sorry, colleagues, we are requesting that you mute yourself, please, so that we minimize the background noise and give colleagues who would like to ask questions an opportunity. Then we will also give you an opportunity if you've got questions to ask. Thank you. You can go ahead, Mr. Batandwa Moy. Mr. Batandwa Moy, you can unmute yourself. The platform is yours, sir.
Okay, there we go. Okay, first of all, colleagues, I just want to thank you for this strategic move. I think it will make things easier for us, as some of us are far away, much far as Port Elizabeth, and it has been a struggle for me. I qualified early this year, but it has been a struggle for me to actually register myself. I've received my certificate and all of that, but the online system has been, and even getting through your phone lines, it has been a struggle. But however, I want to highlight this. I hope, especially with the UNISA student, because I did my qualification through UNISA, you can provide some kind of an assistance, because there are a lot of UNISA students that are struggling to actually register for just the student, just to have, for UNISA, you have to have that certificate that allows you to actually do your practicals. That's one that I would like you maybe to get an easier way that you can work with UNISA students so that they can be assisted in that process. And secondly, just have a system. I know through this social thing that Jerome has just presented, have it so that every student can be in line in what far I cannot access kind of systems. I don't know how you can actually control it. And then lastly, this information to attend even this presentation by default, because I was struggling to get through. Yes, I received the Microsoft thing that you have been talking about, but for me to upload this information that you have been talking about now, like I'm not sure if we have to for us to be registered, because currently I'm not registered. Do I have to upload everything? Because Jerome was talking about marriage certificate and all of that, for me to be registered. Or do you just want basic information? I haven't gone through the system, to be truthfully. I'm just learning the system. Register the email that says you are done. Do we have to have all that kind of information so that we can receive that feedback? Thank you so much, colleagues.
Thank you, Mr. Batanda. I hope you had the questions, colleagues, because from my side, I could not hear all of them. There was a cut at some point. I want to also mention that there are colleagues from the SACSSP registrations division. Please assist with some of the questions that are pertaining to registration. I'll hand over to you, Mr. Mnan and Mr. Jerome. I'm handing over because he asked too many questions, so I don't want to move to the next colleague before we answer
Okay.
this one. Let's please answer the questions. I could tell that there were 3.
Yeah, he was cutting the Menkosi, but then on the issue of documents, you see, on the form when you apply, we have some fields that have star on them. Those are mandatory fields that you have to complete. Even on the attachment parts, we have attachments that have a star on them. You have to attach those documents, otherwise your application won't go through. It will keep on going back to say, please complete this until you complete those fields that are marked with star. So the issue of merit certificate, should you want to, yes. But then again, if in between, let's say in between last year and this year, you have changed your surname, then you need to email in those documentations to notify council that my surname has changed from the one that currently the council has to this new one, so that we can properly update it on the system. Thank you. I'm not sure, but I missed other 2 because I only captured that one.
Yeah, he was cutting. May I request that Mr. Batanda, you put your questions on the chat box, the ones that were not answered, because we could not hear you as you were cutting. I'm going to allow Mama Lombo, the registrations manager, to come in on registration questions that you ask. Mama Lombo?
Thank you, Program Director. Good morning, colleagues. Mr. Batanda, you indicated that you are not registered with SACSSP, so we will encourage you to use the system to apply for registration. So the demonstration or the presentation that was made by Mr. Jerome will then assist you how to navigate and apply for your registration in the professional category that you want to register for, and also to indicate Program Director that Mr. Batanda might be struggling as he is not on the database of any system of SACSSP. Hence, we are encouraging that he complete his registration on the system so that then it can be approved, and then he will be then getting those emails coming from the system. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama Lombo. I see we've got 4 hands. I'm going to take 2 and then the last 2 after we've answered the first 2. Okay, I'm gonna start with Matume, followed by Siyabonga Darlington Rohwana. Matume, you may ask your question. You can unmute yourself, Matume. Okay, it seems like we've lost Matume. I'm going to ask Siyabonga Darlington Rohwana to unmute and ask a question, and then we'll come back to you, Matume. It seems like you're struggling to unmute.
Good day, Mama.
Good day, sir.
Ma'am, can you please help me on the issue of the account link to the account? I struggle to do that. The linkage of accounts. There's a part where it says link the account, so I've struggled to do that. So can you also have explanation on how to do it, please? Account linkage. There's something like that on the app where it says account link or link the account. I've struggled to do that, but otherwise I've done everything correct. accept that account linkage. Thanks.
Okay, we've noted your question. Let me go back to Matume. Matume, are you able to unmute now? Okay, it seems like Matume is unavailable. I'm going to allow Abulele Pungula to ask her questions. You can unmute yourself, Abulele.
Morning, colleagues. I just have a question on registering online. There seem to be a few issues with the website, specifically when filling in the academic particulars. There's a section whereby you have to select an SA university, South African university. There seem to be missing institutions in that section. Also, when filling in the employment particulars, you're given an option to select a town. There seem to be missing towns there, and you're not given the option to type in the town when it's not on the list. So it's just those issues that I seem to have. Thank you.
Mr. Nana, I will hand over to you now to answer the questions by the two colleagues before I move to the next batch of hands.
Thank you, Mengos. On the issue of towns, can you please just in the chat box list those towns that are missing and also the SA University? Because what we did here is we took all the institutions that are offering a BSW in social work in South Africa. So if there's one missing here, please write it in the chat box. And also on the issue of town, we try to take all the towns in South Africa. So please, if there's any of them that is missing, you can click on other and it will give you an option to type in. It gives you an option for you to type in that town. But as for universities, we did not indicate the issue of others because according to us and according to Council of Higher Education and Training, these are the institutions that are offering a BSW in social work in South Africa. The other one, Minkosi, I forgot to capture the two. Yeah.
On linking the account, how to link the account?
Okay, the link on the account, we have to do it on our side. We have to link, if a person has two accounts, we have to link that person. Let me see. Yeah, please indicate in the chat so that we can do it now. We can actually link those two accounts. Okay, thank you.
All right. I'm going to take two more hands. I'm going to start with Mariki Yonker, followed by Manyaka. You can go ahead to Yonker.
Good morning and thank you for the information. I would just like to know, we are STP that's registering our students, and under the student social auxiliary work, it does not make provision for the occupational certificate. There's only an option for a higher certificate. Is that going to be expanded, and what do we do in the meantime? Thank you.
You've captured Mr. Mnene, right? And then I will take Manyaka.
Good morning, colleagues. I just wanted to check with if you have filled in the Google form or the Microsoft Word form, but you haven't received the welcome message yet. What do we do now? We wait for the second batch to be migrated, or what should be the process or the procedure for now? Thank you.
All right, Mr. Mnene, the platform is yours, sir.
Okay, Minkos. The person that says they've not received their welcome email, may I just want to check if everything, are you in good standing with the council? And also, please provide your names and your email in the chat box so that I can just check if the email that you registered with once you completed the Microsoft form, so that I can resend you the welcome email for you to access your profile. Thanks. And the other one, I'm sorry, because I'm trying to capture the questions as I respond in the chat box, so I tend to miss them. I tend to miss. I miss those.
Okay, you know what I'll do? I'll take one question at a time and then you answer, so that we don't put you under pressure, and so you can memorize the question. So Mayonker was asking about SDPs, ne? You say the occupational certificate in social auxiliary work. It seems like there's no option in that in the system. So she wanted to know if that option is not there currently, what should I do until that option is made available to them? I hope I've captured your question correctly, Ms. Yonker.
What is that occupational certificate?
Oh, this one is the qualification that is offered to student social auxiliary workers.
Okay. Let me look into that with Meutiga Malomba, and then we can be able to address it as to why. We can address it right there.
The ones for the BSW is offered by the training institutions that you mentioned. We have 19 in South Africa. Then the occupational certificate in social auxiliary work is offered by the skills development providers. So from what I could gather, if I captured her correctly, there is no option for that occupational certificate. There's another qualification or a higher certificate of some sort. I hope you got me, Mr. Nene.
Yeah, we're doing NQF level 4 and NQF level 5. There's no any other certificate in social auxiliary work.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The occupational certificate is also NQF level 5.
Maybe just to help her understand, Mr. Mnene, are you saying there is an option to choose NQF level 5?
Yes, on social auxiliary.
Yes.
Yes, on social auxiliary we have 2 certificates there. We have NQF level 4 and NQF level 5 in social work auxiliary.
Okay, thank you.
So there's, when you do an application on social on auxiliary social work, you only have an option to select NQF level 4 and NQF level 5 certificate in social work.
Okay. Mayonker, if you are not answered, please put it on the chat box and then we'll check your question and come back to you. And I'm going to take one question at a time, Mr. Nene, so that you don't lose the questions.
Yes, before you do that, may I ask colleagues in the finance division here at Council if they also assist in answering questions that are related to finance in the chat box, please.
Yes,
there are some questions that are related to finance, and we require finance people in there to assist with those questions. Thank you.
Yes, please, colleagues. Manyaka, I think your question was taken, so I'm going to skip you. Please lower your hand, and I'm going to take Lungile Remembrance Maduna. Lungile, you may ask your question.
Okay, good morning, colleagues. I'm struggling on creating a member profile. On the first thing, it says the SSP is registration as a student. So I'm struggling to change that. And then also on the duration of the course, it does not give an option. It only give 12 months and other. So if you press other, it gives you the dates and something. So it's confusing.
Mr. Mnene or Mr.
Okay,
Jerome?
on the option of other, if it says we'll fix it, I'm sure that one going forward it won't be there, but currently it's there. But what you can do is when it says other, just write 4 years. Click on other, and it will give you an option to indicate the course of your qualification. Just write 4 years if you are doing a PSW. Thank you.
Yes, it did that, and then after there's a follow-up a block which says date in which qualification will expire.
No, we don't have such. I think it says date on which you have registered for this qualification, or date on which the application will be conferred to you. We don't have a date on which the application will expire.
Okay, so we press other, then we leave that date part.
You indicate. Let me do this. I just want to go through that application as well. So, which application are you talking about? The social auxiliary?
No, social work.
Okay, it's fine. Because we can move on as I do that. I think they will get the answer on what I'm doing here.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. I'm going to take Busilanga.
Good morning, colleagues. Kamaubusi. Guys, I have a problem. I went to Pretoria to the council office on the 21st of July this year to register as a social auxiliary work. I qualified. So I went there to register. Up until now, I haven't received my certificate. So I even filled in the Google form. So I was called 2 weeks ago on Sunday by the council office. When I tried to answer the call, so the caller hang up the phone. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I should go back to Pretoria to register again or to download the app, because someone told me about the app. So if I can be answered on that, then I'll be okay, because I've been even sending the emails. There's no answer. I've been trying to call the office. There's no answer. I even tried to call the number that called me 2 weeks ago. There's no answer. So I don't know what to do anymore. Thank you.
Thanks, Busi and Mr. Langa. We are sorry that you had to experience that, but we are assuring you that with this new online registration system, we will do away with those challenges. Then you won't have to come to Pretoria to register. Mema Lombo, would you like to come in?
Thank you, Program Director. Ms. Langa, as the Program Director has already indicated, we apologize for the inconvenience that we have gone through. Kindly send me your details. I will type my email address on the chat box. Kindly send me your particulars so that we can verify your status and see whether was your registration finalized and approved, and indicate to you where are the glitches, what could have happened that your application took time. I will type my email address in the chat box here so that then you can communicate with me.
Okay, Octavia. Thank you, ma'am.
All right then. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you for that, Mama Lombo. Mr. Mnene, have you answered Ms. Maduna?
Yes, it says the date on which you have registered for this qualification as a student. So you will select the date in which you were in class or have registered for your first year as a social worker student, as a student social worker. That's the date that we want. Thank you, Mengosi.
Okay. Ms. Langa and Ms. Maduna, please lower your hands. I'm going to take Nelia Pupukai Masiba. You can unmute yourself, Nelia. Nelia, are you there? I can see you're unmuted, but I cannot hear you from my side.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Oh, yes.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
All right. Thank you for the opportunity. I wanted to ask, as we are registering, there's this system which has been introduced of career professional development points. Is it going to be implemented in 2016 as we are re-registering for the year as a social worker? That's my first question. My second is, if I'm checking on those trainings which are being given so that you obtain the 20 points which are needed, they are so expensive, most of them. So I don't know if SACSSP have another platform where we can get these trainings with a reasonable price, because some are going up to 3,000, 3.5. So yeah, with the salaries we are having, it's a struggle. Thank you.
Thank you, Nelia, for that question. I think your question is more on CPD. I'll tell you what, I will put my email address on the chat box and that of Ms. Marape, and then we will engage with you and give you detailed information on CPD. Ne? We will answer your question in detail. So I will put my email address and that of Mama Rape on the chat box. Ne?
All right,
we will
thank you.
attend to you. Yeah, please email us and so that we can be able to get your details and give you information. We do engage with our registrants on CPD and provide CPD information in detail so that you understand, because there's a lot that goes into it. So I wouldn't want to clutter this platform with CPD information. I don't want us to divert. We are gathered here for the online registration system. Ne? But thank you for your question. It's a question that is welcome. I'm going to take yes. Magukanye Bagala. Okay, Nelia, you may lower your hand. Magukanye Bagala, you may go ahead and ask your question on the online registration system.
Okay, hello colleagues. I have downloaded the app, but now I'm struggling to register. I don't know where to go.
Okay. Mr. Nene and Mr. Jerome will be able to assist you with your question. Thank you.
Okay. Once, let me do this. Once you have downloaded the app, sorry about that. Once you have downloaded the app, you should land here. You should be able to see this. This is your profile that has nothing on it.
Yeah.
If you see this and then you click on memberships,
okay,
and you have memberships option. So here you click on apply, you select the membership that you want. If you are a social worker with a qualification that you obtained in South Africa, you click here.
Okay.
If you are a social worker with a qualification obtained in a SADC country, maybe Mozambique, Namibia, Zimbabwe, or so a SADC country, you click here. And outside SADC, you click here. Maybe you have a degree in BSW you obtained from University of Australia, you click here, for example. So you select the one that is appropriate to you, and you click here. And you click on apply. Once you click apply, it will pop up the application form and tell you that this membership is only valid for 12 months and expires on the 31st of December. You click here. And by the way, colleagues, only this year our membership will expire on the 31st of December. This is for us just to push you to come into the system. But after that, our memberships expire on the 31st of November. If I'm not mistaken, Mema Lombo will assist there. This is just a once-off thing that we're doing for this year. But come next year, you will receive an email to say that your membership is coming to an end the 31st of November, and then we'll then issue out an email to say you must pay your annual fees. So I hope that helped you. The issue of applying. You can do it on the app or you can do it on the website, the SACSSP website, and you come here and you select the one that is applicable to you, and you click on it. Thank you, Menkosi.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm going to take Anna. Anna, you may ask your question.
Good day, everybody. How are you?
We are good, and you?
I'm okay, thank you. I just want to confirm something. I did my level 4, and then I'm registered as a social auxiliary worker. So now I'm in level 5. Do I have to do a student, or I'll just have to upgrade my profile once I've received my level 5?
Thank you, Anna. I'll hand this one to Mama Lombo.
And then my last question, I was given a practice number again. So a few weeks back, I got a call that the number that I'm using is not the right one. Yeah, something like that. The practice number that I'm using is not the right one. So I tried to call back after a few days to find out what's the way forward, but I never got a response.
Okay, are those the only 2 questions, Anna?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
thank
only
you.
2 questions that I have.
All right. I will hand over to Mama Lombo.
Mkosi, assist me with the first question. For the second question, let us clarify to the sector. We've been implementing manual registrations, meaning we've been approving or assessing all the applications to the last stage manually. So in some instances, we have identified some duplicated numbers. So as and when we are cleaning the data so that the data can be migrated to this platform of GlueUp, that is where we are correcting. And when we are calling the registrants is to inform them that she or he will receive a correction letter that has the correct registration number. So we are correcting them as and when we pick up that there are duplicates on the system. So maybe that is why she received a call. And further to say, while I'm on this platform already, program director, other registrants, the one that says she received the call 2 weeks back as well, we are trying to assist them. I think the register did explain that we've got a verification team. Somebody is speaking.
Online now, registration.
We are also verifying the data of our applicants that have completed the form, and only to find that their registration status is not in good standing. This then will lead us to encourage the registrants to ensure that their registration status is good and it's in good standing with SACSSP. Meaning, should you have any outstanding issues, unresolved issues with your registration profile, kindly contact us so that then we can assist in correcting it prior for you to be migrated on the new GlueUp system. Colleagues, I think then I've clarified that colleagues that have some issues or some unresolved problems with their registrations, they are going to experience difficulties in them being migrated. So we will encourage these colleagues to contact us. I have sent my email address already on the chat box. Can they send their queries so that we can assist them to resolve their registration issues, then they can be migrated.
Email.
NM is speaking while we are trying to explain, Program Director, so I'm not too sure. But I think I have clarified. Then maybe Program Director can assist with question 1 for the previous registrant, so that we can also assist in responding.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Lombo. We are requesting colleagues to please mute themselves so that we avoid the background noise. Thank you. Nelia, please unmute. Please mute yourself.
All right, ma'am.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Oh, Nelia, are you then assisted?
Yes, yes.
Thank
And
you,
I managed
Sisi.
to
Use
get
my
my
email
registration
address.
letter as
Yes,
well.
use your. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, the question that we were dealing with was coming from Anna, the one that Mama Lombo was just answering now. There was a first question that she asked that she's on level 4. If I captured that question correctly, she's registered as a social auxiliary worker with the qualification that is benchmarked at NQF level 4, and now she's enrolled for social auxiliary work, that occupational certificate, NQF level 5, and she asked if she needs to be registered as a student. Did I capture you correctly, Miss Anna? You are muted.
Yes, yes, that's the question.
Oh, okay. Did you get that one, Mama Lom?
We did, Program Director. Will answer now.
Okay, while Mama Lombo is still working on Anna's question, we'll answer your question, Anna. I'm going to take Carol N in the meantime. We'll come back to Anna's question. Carol, you can ask your question. Carol N?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, you can go ahead. Mama Lombo, please mute yourself. We can hear you, Mama Lombo. Thank you.
Okay,
All right.
I just have a question. I've studied through Huguenot College in 2024, 2014, graduated in 2015. By that time, the system was still manually. I've couriered my things through the post office. I have been paying the yearly annual fee, but whenever I try to get through to anyone at SACSSP, I would wait that long line for the calls to be answered, or I just never got a response. So I think it was in 2020 or 2022 when the new online system thingy came out. I've registered there also. I've been calling, I've been emailing, I've been texting since 2015. Without the success of getting registered or knowing if I'm registered or if I'm not in good standing. You guys had a road show. I think it was a year or 2 years back in Uppington. I went there. They said no, I never registered. I'm still registered as a student auxiliary social worker. I've graduated in 2015, remember. So I asked them, okay, what should I do? She said, no, you must upload your documents. I did it, and due to financial reasons, I couldn't pay the 700 and something they were requested from me. But I've been paying each year just for I don't know for what, but I've been paying each year the 300 and something rand into the account. I think some of my slips are gone for waiting this long. I was hoping if anyone, because remember, I have missed a lot of social auxiliary work opportunities due to this, me not being registered as a social auxiliary worker. So if there is anyone who I can speak to directly just to help me, just clear this thing up, because it's been a burden for me. I have tried calling, emailing, everything. I do have my statement of results. I have my certificate. I don't know what to do anymore. So if there is anyone who can just give me clarity, I hope my question is clear. Thank you.
Thank you, Carol Ann. Once again, we apologize, colleagues, to everybody who has experienced difficulties with registration. We sincerely apologize for that. So we hope that with this new registration system that will be done online, things are going to be easier for you. Hence, when I started, I said we are excited here at the SACSSP. I'm hoping by the end of this webinar, you will also be excited as we are, because now we are moving away from all these challenges that you have been experiencing. Mama Lombo, did you get Caroline's question on registration?
Program Director, as I've said earlier on with other registrants as well, we will humbly request that Ms. Caroline utilize my email that has been provided to submit her query, so that then we can resolve it and then she enjoy the status of being regular. And to respond to the question that says, does a person have to register as a student upon completion of the level 4? We've been perusing the regulations, and the regulations for registrations under student and practitioners have made provisions or dictates that every registrant that applies for the category have to be registered as such. Meaning, when a person has completed and opt to study further, the person has to remain registered as a student for the category that the person has chosen to register under. And when a person has completed and want to register as a practitioner, the person has to register as a practitioner. And when a registrant further choose to work or to be a practitioner and a student at the same time, then the person has to register for both, because each and every regulation has different requirements, and even the scope of practices are different. That is our response, Program Director. And to further encourage the registrants in the webinar to say, for all the registration-related queries, we apologize for the inconvenience. Previously so, and our systems were not better. So we are hoping with this system, we're going to minimize a lot of challenges that registrants have gone through. And can they utilize my email address so that we can then resolve their issues, and then they can be moved to the app without any challenges. Thank you, Program Director.
Thank you, Mama Lumbo, for that direction. I hope colleagues who have their hands up are not asking similar questions. You can use Mama Lumbo's email address to direct your inquiries. You will be assisted then. So I'm going to take the next colleague. Ronel, please ask your question.
Good day, colleagues. I would like to know, where do I get the registration form from?
Okay. Mr. Mnene, I think this one is for you. Is that the only question, Ronel?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. All right, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Mengos. Caroline, please check the chat box. I think Mr. Pile is trying to communicate with you. Caroline, that asked a question earlier on, please check the chat box. Mr. Lucian Pile is trying to get some clarity from you. And then for person that asked the question right now, where do you get the application form? The application form is no longer a manual application form. It's on our website. So let me just show you how to go about it. Apologies for that, Minkosi. So this is the new website. This is our new website. So this is where you go to register. You go on registration. You just put your mouse there, or you can click on online registrations. Once you click on online registration, just go down. You'll see social work. Under social work, you click on application for registration. Then you go down. You select whichever you want. A social worker with a qualification, obtained RSA, and so on. If you're a student, and then we also have social auxiliary work. But if you are a child and youth care worker, you come here, you click here. So whichever one you click, the application will pop up. You'll then see here. After that, you click on apply. So this is the application that you have to complete. And please complete all of it, especially icon fields that have a star on them. If you skip them, once you have completed the form and you have skipped one of the star fields, when you click apply, it will do like this. It will show that you have to input a number. You have to select your title, for example. So this is where you get all those applications from. Thank you, Menkos.
Thank you, Mr. Mnena. I'm going to take the next colleague to ask a question. Dombodumo Kobo. Please pardon me if I'm butchering your surname. I can't pronounce Q or X. I'm Swat. Dombodumo, you can ask your question.
Good day. I speak with Dombodumo. I'm asking for a friend. She finished her social work degree in 2018. And she tried to apply to register in 2020. And then that time you were supposed to post on the post office. And then when she tried to find out that did they receive the document, and then when they're gonna send the certificate, they said they must send the money for courier so that they can courier the certificate.
Are you done, Dombodumo?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, may I request that you tell your friend to please contact Mama Lombo. Please give her the email address that is posted on the chat box, ne?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with her details so that Mama Lombo may assist her. Thank you for asking on her behalf.
Okay, thank you.
She's got a good friend. All right, I'm going to move on to Kaya Mabusela. You may ask your question. Dombodumo, please lower your hand, ma'am.
Good morning, colleagues. My name is Dombe Kaya, but I'm popularly known as Ukaya. This question has been asked, but I'm confused now. I have received a welcome message. Fine. It tells you what to do. Now there are three things that I need to ask. There's an app of SACSSP, which is the council app that I've downloaded. It has got a home icon, member, whatever, calendar, and the community. And then do we download this app to get the notifications of the upcoming events only? Secondly, there's Glow Up app or Glow app, whatever. What is it for? And then there's a website of South African Council for Social Service Practitioners. Because I'm a novice person, I need to understand all these three. What are they for? I don't know whether my question is clear.
Thank you, Kaya, for that question.
We've got to download the South African Council for Social Service Practitioners app. I did that. Then there's this Glow Up thing. I don't know what to do with it, but I've gone through I followed the prompt instructions there. I registered, but then there's another thing where there's an app where, I mean, there's a website. So I want to be made, I mean, made understand, but all these three, what are they for? Thank you.
Okay, Member Busela, I'm going to ask Mr. Mnene to answer you.
Okay. Our app is provided by a company called GlueUp. So that's why sometimes you will find it say GlueUp, but it's our app is then. So our website is also for providing information about the council. Everything that you need about the council is on the website. And also on the app, you can get notifications, register to attend events, check your membership, make payments, and see your, have access to your certificate and practice card, and also see your active or expired memberships. So I'm not sure if I missed anything, but those are the pretty much what do you call it, tools for you to engage with the council. It's like our website is like your. I said you are a novice. I'm thinking of a simpler example. Our website is like your a number to your house, or something like that for you to communicate with the council and to get more information on the council. You need an address to the council, so that is where you find us, our website. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mnene. And then the next hand that I see there is hashtag 00006. You may ask your question.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So, when applying for BSW, under the academic particulars, the highest qualification there is only matric, and I'm not sure if there's an error there or what, but the only available highest qualification is matric.
When you apply for what, sir?
When you apply for BSW, social work.
Yeah. Okay, BSW. Okay, that can be right, Mr. Mnene.
I'm sorry, I was muted. I wanted to check if the person is applying for a student social work application or as a professional social worker.
You can clarify.
Yes, I'm applying for professional social workers, not a student.
Okay, here we have highest scholastic qualification, meaning the grade, we only have matric because we believe that is your requirement to study this qualification. Unless if we are not understanding each other.
Sorry,
So for
Mr.
you,
Mnene. Sorry, Mr. Mnene. There's a colleague, NV. Please unmute yourself. NV. Nondlela Butela, please unmute. Thank you, colleague. You can go ahead, Mr. Mnene.
I was saying here we only require grade 12 because we believe a person to enroll for a BSW requires a matric certificate. So I'm not sure if I'm clear.
All right, it might have been a misunderstanding, sir.
All right, no problem.
Okay, you may lower your hands there, and then Lungile Matona, I'm noting you. Let me take the other colleagues who have not had a chance to ask questions. Then I'll come back to you, ne? I'm not ignoring your hand. I see you. I'll come back to you. Then I'll take Lebohang Tsi. Lebohang?
All right. Yes, thank you. I just want some, because I'm in already in the app, and then I've done everything. Just some assistant to say, how do I now go to check my my membership, if it's still active, and then yeah, that's just how to get to my membership details and to how active it is now. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mnene.
Okay, because I'm trying to actually try to check my status, my membership status. So now I'm stuck on to where should I go when I'm on the app, because it's already active. The app is active. It's just that my membership where I need to check my status.
Okay, thank you, Lebohang Tsi, for that question, Mr. Mnene. I don't seem to hear you, but I can see you are unmuted.
Mr. Mnene requested in the chat for a bathroom break. He will be back in a minute. Thanks.
Oh, thank you for that. I don't see Mr. Jerome on the platform. I was going to ask him to answer your question in the absence of Mr. Mnene. Ms. Mweji, can you kindly assist with the question while we're waiting for Mr. Mnene?
I'm back, Mengos.
Oh, okay.
What was the question?
Lebohang, Mr. Nzi,
Yes,
please repeat your question.
Okay, Mr. Mnene, I'm in the app now already, so it's I'm already in, and then I've updated my stuff. But now I was just checking my status. I wanted to check my status on the app, but now I'm just asking where on the app should I now go to so that I can check my status, my council status on the app.
Okay. Let me open the app. Click on your profile picture. Under profile picture, you'll see manage and view, and you'll see membership, access pass, subscription, my profile settings, business card, and account linking. So you can click on membership. It will show you your active membership with the council.
All right, I'll check now. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Mengosi.
Thank you for that question and for the answer, Mr. Mnene. Colleagues, please assist with the questions on the chat box. I'm going to take Mildred Sechele. Mildred? I cannot hear you, but I can tell that you are unmuted. Colleagues, can you hear Mildred? I don't know if it's my side or you can't.
No, we can't. No, we can't.
Okay, may I suggest that, Mildred, since we are unable to hear you, please post your question on the chat box. We will attend to it. Thank you. And the next one is Mr. Remember Samuel. Mr. Remember, you may go ahead, sir.
Good morning, ma'am. My question is directed to applying for the first time application as a social worker. So Mr. was explaining that that form where you apply. So I have the qualification. I graduated this year. So now on that form, when I select, it says SACSSP registration as a social worker. So I want to apply as a it says as a student social worker, but I want to apply as a social worker. So I don't know how to go about on that issue, because I want to apply as a social worker, not as a student, as the form provides that I'm applying as a student social worker.
Thank you, Mr. Remember. There is an option for that one. Mr. Nene is going to show you now.
Please select if you are a qualified social worker and you have obtained your degree at a SA-based university. Please select this one, a social work application with the qualification obtained in the Republic of South Africa. I hope it makes sense, Mr. Remembrance.
Yes, I have selected that one, but as you proceed, even if you can click, you will see when it proceeds, it will show application as a student social worker. You can press apply there.
We're still on social work application with a qualification obtained in South Africa. So, where are you?
Mr. Nene?
Yeah, where are you
Yes.
struggling? I'm trying to check where he's struggling.
Please scroll up. There's something that I saw there that he may be referring to. Please scroll up a bit here, right there. Can you see that? Maybe that's what he's referring to.
Yes, I'm referring to that.
You can explain that one.
Okay, here, because every student that is studying that is studying social work qualification, when they get to the second year, they're required to register with the council. So you have to provide us with the registration number that we issued to you while you were a student. So I hope that makes sense. I agree. Right now you are a qualified social worker, but you were once a student. So we require that number.
Okay, I understand.
Then if you didn't register as a student, then that's another thing. How did you complete your qualification without registering with the council as a student social worker?
Okay, I've captured that, and thank you. So I was registered as a student, and I believe I have some outstanding fees during my registration as a student social worker. So can I combine all the fees now, including the application fee, and pay them once off? I'm asking if my application will be approved, including the previous fees as a student social worker. And then when it has been approved, and then I will pay once off all the fees.
Menkosi, I think that one will require Mama Lombo.
Mr. Remember, before I give to Mama Lombo, how do you know that you have outstanding fees as a student?
I think last time I logged in before the introduction of this new system. Last time I logged in using the previous online system. That is where I saw that I'm owing, I think it was 200 and something rand, because that's where I saw that I was owing.
Okay, let me allow Mama Lombo to clarify. Mama Lombo?
Thank you, Program Director. Colleagues, registration as a student, you register once. there are no annual fees being paid as students. So when you have registered in 2022, you carry your practicum certificate up until you complete the degree. And when you have done with your degree, when you have to register now as a practitioner, meaning the social worker in this category, you then have to apply again to be registered on that category. Then that's where you're going to pay another registration fee and the annual fee for that profession. I hope it assists the registrant now.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
I got assistant.
I think, Memkos, I think Mama Lombo, he might have created an application, but didn't follow through with the application to pay the application fee for that application while he was still a student. That's why the system was saying he owes that money.
Oh, okay. Yes, I wanted to explain to say, remember when you apply, you need to follow the prompts. Even with the previous system, our neural system that we were using, it had its own challenges, but these basic steps, they were there in the system, whereby it will indicate that you are owing a certain amount of money to cancer. So you had to follow that, pay the amount, and then submit the proof to us at that point in time so that then we can verify the payment and process your application. So if Mr. Apologies, I forgot your surname, the one on the platform now.
Oh, it's Johnny.
Remember.
Yes, if Mr. Remember, maybe if when you were applying at that point in time, you did not complete the application form, then that is where the system indicated that you owed a certain amount of money that you were supposed to have paid at that point in time, so that your registration as a student social work could be completed. So if you did not, kindly talk to us separately from this platform so that then we can advise accordingly on what will happen going forward. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mama Lombo. Please lower your hand, Mr. Remember. We are left with 4 questions on the platform. 4 hands on the platform. I want to take these 4 hands before we go to the chat box just to be sure that we answered all the questions. Let me allow Miss Maduna to ask the question. Lungile Remembrance Maduna. Lungile, are you able to hear me?
Hi.
Yes, Mr. Maduna, you may ask.
Die SSP mense het mute, die mense.
Lungile Remembrance, is it you who's talking?
Yes, it is. It is.
Oh, okay.
I'm just checking with Mr. Mnene. Under academic particulars, where we're supposed to fill in the grade 12, the year obtained, and then the universities. When maybe can we expect that the other universities could be added under that field? Because some of us, we are having challenges. It's only that part for us to complete our registration for membership.
Is there no other option?
No, there's no other option.
Okay, Mr. Mnene?
Which membership is that?
Academic particulars.
For which application?
For membership, social work, Bachelor of Social Work.
For social work with this one that we are looking at?
Yes.
Or for a student?
No, professional.
Okay, let's go through the form. I just want to see what you are talking about. Academic particulars.
We are missing University of Zululand there.
Is there? I've corrected it right now. SA University, there you go.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
That's the only thing.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you, colleagues. You may lower your hand, Miss Maduna. I'm going to take Ntombi Williams.
Hello, colleagues. I wanted to ask, I just finished the registration online, but I saw there under my membership, there's a new membership number I don't recognize. I just wanted to ask, what is that about?
Okay.
Mr. Mnen?
That's you'll continue utilizing the SACSSP number, and there's also a system number. So whenever you create an application, each and every application will have a system number. That one, don't worry much about it. It's the system number just to identify you on the system. But we are still moving with the current number. If you have a 10 number, that is still the number that we recognized. We will still recognize. And then that one is the number that you are worried about is a system number. Thank you, Mengosi.
Thanks, Mr. Mnene. And then we have two last questions. Tabo Edlisedi, Educare, you may ask your question.
Morning, colleagues. I don't know if my question has been asked before, but I just wanted to find out if you were registered with the old system before and somehow you failed to pay the annual fee, do you have to apply as a new applicant, or how do you go about that one? Thank you.
Okay, colleagues, there is the question from Mr. Tabo.
Okay. You right now you'll have to apply as a new applicant, but before you can pay that, on our side we'll verify if indeed you still owe the council. So you then be required to pay a restoration fee and the new fees. Mama Lumbo, can you add on that? I think you can put it better, unlike me.
Thank you, Mr. Munene. I don't know, Program Director. I was writing the questions from the chat box so that I can respond to them. And I think this one also talks to restoration. Colleagues, there was a question that says, if you were deregistered before, do you have to apply as a new applicant? No, you don't need to apply as a new applicant, but you have to apply for your name to be restored back on the register, which the process is called restoration. So with restoration processes, as SACSSP, we have two categories. We've got colleagues or registrants that have been removed from the register between the period of 0 to 4 years. And those colleagues are then requested to fill in the restoration form, pay the restoration fee, and pay the outstanding historic annual fees, and their names will be restored on the register. And there are colleagues or registrants that have been removed from the register for a period over 5 years and above. Those colleagues are subjected to a different process whereby we request the person to pay the restoration fee, the annual fee for that particular year, and attach all the required documents. And the person will then be subjected to an oral interview to test the knowledge so that the person's name can be restored back to the register. These are the two processes that we follow as and when a person's name is being removed from the register. I think I have covered the detailed clarity, Program Director.
Thank you, Mama Lombo.
And can I just respond to this other one that I've noted as well for the dual registration?
Yes, Mama Lombo.
Thank you. Thank you, Program Director. Colleagues, you can register for both the categories. That is, I see the question mostly says, can I register for an SAW and also register for social work? You can register dually, but colleagues need to be aware that once you have dual registration, both the categories will need to be maintained by yourself. If you have registered for SAW, it means you have to pay the annual fees for the category for the particular year. And if you are registered as well as a social work, so you need to pay for the both categories. So it is doable. You can register for dual registration. The application is also simple. You would apply to register your name as a social work. Subject to approval, a registration number will be issued to yourself, and you will be informed of the annual fees that ought to be paid on an annual basis. And since we are moving to the system, as Mr. Munene has explained, you will be at a certain period in time around the October, November, you will be issued with an invoice where it will then inform how much you need to be paying going forward to cover for the next coming years. The system will also communicate with you, keep on reminding you that you need to pay your annual fees up until the time where the system will also indicate if there was non-compliance, that your name has been removed from the register. So when your name has then been removed, then you need to apply for restoration, not to apply as a new applicant, colleagues. Can we guard against that so that because when you apply again, that's where then your process of application might be delayed because we'll have to verify. And remember, we are also able to pick up some of the informations that they are being duplicated on the system. So to avoid the restoration process that might also take long and affect your process as well. Let us be compliant at all times. That was question number 2. Yeah, it was talking to the dual. Thank you, Program Director. I think I've also covered questions that I'm seeing on registrations matter from the chat box. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama Lombo. We appreciate that. It makes my work easier when I know that those questions on the chat box are attended. Before I take the last question, I see Mr. Mnene has the QR code up. I just want to mention that since we are nearing the end of our session, colleagues who still need to be assisted to complete the Microsoft form, those who have not completed the Google form when it was still available, and those who have not completed the Microsoft form, which is the one that we are currently completing, please remain behind so that Mr. Mnene can assist you if you are struggling to complete that form. We said it many times in this session in this webinar, that it's very important that we have your updated particulars for a smooth migration of your profile into the new online registration system. So please remember, when we close the session, please remember to remain behind so that Mr. Mnene can assist you if you're struggling with updating your particulars on the Microsoft form. I'm going to take Melita Chabalala while colleagues are still answering some of the questions on the chat box. Okay, Melita seems to have left us. Let me recognize Enrico. Enrico, you may ask your question. Siyamcela, before you come in, Siyamcela Yekelo. Siyacela, please unmute yourself, colleague. Please.
Good morning. It's Enrico speaking.
Please unmute yourself, Siyamcela Yekela. Sorry, Enrico. Thank you, Siyamcela. You may go ahead, Enrico.
I wanted to know, I received my certificate, but I'm still waiting. I've sent out emails about the practice card, but some I'm not getting any information back, or reply at least. So I would like to know, since we are here today, who do I contact for the practice card? Who can I phone or who can I email? Because I've been emailing about this.
Thank you, Enrico. I'm not sure if you were emailing to the correct email, but please check on the chat box if colleagues did not put the email address that you're supposed to email to.
Apologies,
Mr.
Program
Pillay,
Director.
Mr. Pillay has indicated his email address there. Are you able to see it? lucianp@sacsssp.co.za. Please don't forget your registration. Please don't
I'll email
forget
again.
your registration number when you email Mr. Pillay.
Okay, I'll do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, Menkosi, just to check with the person that just asked a question right now, if they have a profile on the system, because we're moving away from this process that I believe in a day or two, or maybe by the end of this week, the issue of calling in to request a practice card will be a thing of the past. That's why I just want to check if you have a profile on the system already or you are still to do it. Because we will be putting your
I created one yesterday when I received the email that we're going on to this new system. So I believe I am on the system.
Okay, no, it's fine. Send that email, but I think in a week or so, we'll have your practice card inside your app. We're working on putting them there for you guys to access them. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mnene. I see Melita is back. You may ask your question, Melita.
Thank you, Program Director. I don't know if I'm audible.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you. My name is Melita. My question pertains to the completion of the profile on the app. I am trying to complete my profile and it says, please enter a valid number, and I've entered the correct valid number as a social worker. And my second question is, to complete my profile on the app, I need my student social worker number, and because I've been practicing since 2012, I cannot remember it. Is there a way for me to get my certificate as a student social worker? And also, how do I correct because it says a valid number, but it is valid. Thank you very much, Program Director.
Thank you for the questions, Melita. Colleagues, please assist Melita.
Which number are you entering that is invalid?
Melita, Mr. Mnene is asking a question. Please clarify so that he can assist you.
On the profile, I'm trying to enter my number as a social worker. It says it's invalid. I don't know if I'm audible.
Your registration number or your cell phone number?
Let
me see it. Okay, can you give me that number, please? I just want to check what's happening. I think she's gone, Menkos.
Okay, it may be issues of connectivity, so that's fine. Hopefully, she'll be able to connect with us using the email addresses that are provided on the chat box. I see there are more hands. Colleagues want to ask questions. I just want to verify, have we covered all the questions that are on the chat box, colleagues, before I take more hands? I don't want to leave behind the colleagues who asked questions on the chat box.
I see one from Tato saying, colleagues, please share the link of downloading the app. There's no link for the app. You just have to go to your Google Play Store or your Apple Store. Unfortunately, for these Hawaii phones that do not have access to Google services, the app is not yet available on them. So the other one saying, Ronel, good day, colleagues. Where do we get the form? The form, once I share, stop sharing. Ronel, when this thing is on, please scan it. Scan this QR code. It will take you to the form. Then you can complete it from there. Okay, if you register now, there's another one, Menkosi from Rapelang, Lesotho. She's saying, if you register now for membership, will the payment be only for the remaining months before December? Yes. That will be for your current financial year, which is ending, which we have pushed to end December the 31st. So you'll be only, it will cover the remaining months. Okay. So this other one from Google was say, I think, because you can take other hands if there are other hands, because the questions are too many. And my cursor is moving up and down. I'll just cover the latest one as I go up.
Oh, okay, that's fine. We'll come back to the questions on the chat box. Let me recognize the hands. Thank you, Mr. Mnene. And Nupe, you may ask your question. I don't want to even attempt pronouncing your middle name. You may ask your question.
Okay. Good morning, colleagues. I just wanted to sensitize on one, that Rhodes University is not appearing on the list of universities, so I'm not able to select the university that I studied at. And the second question I wanted to ask was the what is this? The QR code. Where do we get the QR code? But I've completed the form a number of times, so I'm not sure whether I need to still complete it, but I just, for safety's sake, I would like to complete it again, but I don't know where I'm going to find the QR code to scan to get the form. Thanks.
Mr. Nene, did you hear especially the second question?
Yeah, you don't have to complete the form over and over again. I believe by now, if you have completed it some while back, you would have received an email to welcome you to the new system. So you don't have to complete the form again. So if you have completed it, don't complete it again.
Okay, I don't remember receiving the email, so I think maybe I do need to complete it again.
No. Please don't complete again. Let me check. I just want to check if you are here on the form.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
While you are checking, Mr. Nene, may I just get clarity from Ms. Nupe? Which qualification are you doing at Rhodes University?
I did it I obtained it in 1997, Bachelor of Social Sciences, Social Work.
Oh, okay. Oh, I get it now. It was back then because it's not on the current list that we have of training institutions that are offering PSW. Mr. Nene, is there I think there should be an option for other on the system.
Yeah, currently we did not, because we just selected all the universities that are currently offering PSW. So we did not even check the those past universities that were offering it. But it's fine. We'll add the option of other, but we will also indicate roles as well. If I could just check, Mengos, they has surname as well.
Mosotwani.
Who?
Mosotwani. MOSO.
Yes.
THOANE.
Nupe.
Yes.
Yeah, you are with an 18422 number. Yeah, you are here. But if you say you did not get the welcome email, it may just in the chat box list your email address, because what we have here is nupemos@gmail.com.
Yes, that's the correct email address.
Yeah, check your emails. You'll by now have received that welcome email.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, and then you don't have to apply again. Just click that email and manage your profile, and then from there update all the information that we require. As you do that, I'll also be adding Rhodes University, so that when you get to an SA university, you find it there.
Okay, cool. Can I just ask one last question? Does the app not save the information that you put in, and so that you can come back later on? Because I was busy trying to complete it now, but then I see that it needs you to attach certified copies of documents.
Yeah, just make sure that when you update the information, you have all those information. Unfortunately, the form does not leave that error, that option of completing it later on. Okay. You just have to have all the information with you and all the document with you.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for that, Mr. Mnene. I see there are more hands. So, Ms. Nupe, please lower your hand so I can recognize the other colleagues. Esther, you may ask your question.
Thank you, Ms. Nkosi. I want to check on the form here. I was trying to fill it. Where can I get the membership certificate and membership seal and the practice card?
Okay. On that one, we are still.
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. Or those we are still putting them up, but I think they will come as a sort of a link. I just want to update this thing, and I'll also share my screen while I do that. Yeah, let's pause it for now and continue with others, and then I'll share my screen while I address those as to where you will be able to get them, because currently we have not yet uploaded them.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to recognize Nompumelelo Sbia.
Okay, good day everyone. I'm Nompumelelo Sbia. I have a query with my two different SA council number. The one on my registration certificate is not the same with my receipt number. So I'm a bit confused, because if I apply for a job opportunity, it's so difficult to attach my registration certificate while my receipt is showing another SACSSP number. So difficult. So I need the clarity on that note, on that one, so that I can move forward.
Thank you, Nompumelelo, for that question. Mama Lombo, can I suggest that Ms. Sibia send you the details so that she can be assisted in the office, because I'm sure this one will require some investigation in terms of what could have gone wrong or what happened. Is that fine, Mama Lombo?
That is correct, Program Director. Let her send an email.
Okay. Miss Sevilla, please go to the chat box and check Mama Lombo's email address there and send your details there. Maybe to assist Mama Lombo and her team at the registrations division to attend to your query, kindly attach the copy of your registration certificate and the practice card that you are referring to so that they can see where is the difference. Are you able to hear us?
Okay, ma'am, thank you. I will attach now.
Okay, thank you. Matete Mazibuko, the platform is yours. You may ask your question.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Good morning, colleagues. My question, I'm not sure if it was covered. I lost connection a bit back there. I did post it on the chat box, but I'm not sure if it was covered. My question is for private practice. If I want to apply for private practice, I believe everything is moving to the app now, and I just wanted to find out where do I go on the app or on the website to apply for private practice. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Mazibuko. You don't apply for private practice at the SACSSP, but you apply for your status report. Mama Lombo, do you want to come in?
Thank you, Program Director. You've covered it clear. We are not yet regulating the private practice. So when you apply for your report of good standing, commonly known as the status report, you will then have to apply manually at this point in time. Some of the processes of registrations are not yet ingested into the system. I hope I assist.
Thank you, Mama Lombo. Mildred, I see other colleagues are coming back, or maybe it's follow-up questions. But maybe before I take Mildred and Lebohang, let me first recognize Maria Seshibedi. I think this is the first time she'll be asking a question. Maria Seshibedi, the platform is yours. I'll come back to you, Mildred and Lebohang.
Good day. My question is just to check, how do we check our status on the app?
Come again, Maria.
Oh, my question is directed to the app. How do we check the status after your registration?
Okay, Mr. Mnene.
On the app, go under, let me open it so I can direct you correctly. Open the app, you click on your profile picture, and then under your profile picture, you will see a tab written Manage and View. Under Manage and View, you will see memberships. So click on membership, and it will indicate which membership you are currently on. While I'm still on the floor, Menkosi, may I, because I was attending to one of this, the one in the chat box, and Nzwaki Mulajani from the Gauteng Department of Education. I see her, but she said that she did not receive a welcome email. So, but then when I check the email that you wrote here, is the correct one. It's Nzwaki22 mulajani@gmail.com. So what I will do right now, I'll resend you a welcome email. Please check your Gmail for that email. I've sent it now. Thank you. And others, please if you have not received a welcome email and you have completed the Microsoft form a while back, not now, a while back. Please comment with your name and surname, not your email, your name and surname, and also your email address, so that I can use your surname to search you and check if the email that you have supplied us is the one that is matching the one that you have commented within the chat box. Thank you, Mengos.
Thank you, Mr. Mnene. We are still on time, so I'm not ignoring your hands in a Mildred and Lebohang. I just want to give an opportunity to colleagues who have not had a chance to engage with us on this platform to ask. So I am going to give you an opportunity to ask questions if you have follow-up questions, because we are still within time. According to our program, you still have a chance to ask questions. It's the question answer session now up until 5 to 12. Our session is ending at 12. Thereafter, colleagues who want to be assisted with the Microsoft form, please remember to remain on this platform so that Ms. Demunene can assist you complete the Microsoft form. Please don't leave after we close at 12. Thank you. Let me recognize Ms. Zubisa. Pardon me there, I can't pronounce X. Ms. Sugiswa.
Hello, no worries. Good morning, colleagues. I really would like to thank this platform for all the changes that have been made, the convenience. I've received my welcome email and I've done my profile. But my question, whilst I have everyone, because I've also have been sending emails without an answer, I have a situation where I was studying social work through UNISA, and then they outphased social work, the faculty that I was doing. I was left with one module, and then I was even at level 4 with other 3 management courses. So I wanted to find out, when I sent that email, that in this case, what level of social work, or can it be concluded in any way? Because I'm hearing that there's social auxiliary 4, 5, or something like that. I was only left with one module to graduate, with 4 other modules for level 4. And now they are saying that I must start from afresh. I'm 51. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a founder and a director of an NPO. I don't see a necessity for me to start afresh a degree. I'm already working and I'm established. So I want to know, in terms of level of qualification, how can it be concluded? And with the registration here in this platform, which level of registration do I sit in? Because I've since been I've registered when I was in 2nd year of social work as an auxiliary. So I don't know if I can be helped with that.
Ms. Bugiswa, can I just confirm that module that you said you were only left with, was it at 4th level?
It was that course. So I converted to a 3-year degree. So, but in there were other modules that I had done that left into, because before at UNISA you could just select modules. And I was at level 3rd year. I had selected 3 other modules. And then when they were letting us know that now they are phasing this thing out, so I opted for another course. I'm trying to get my CV now. I'm on my laptop and I can't find it. So I opted for that course, a 3-year course. But even there, I was only left with one module to complete that degree. Yeah, now I'm trying to re-register with UNISA. They're telling me I must start from fresh, like register as a 1st-year student. So, yeah, I don't know if anyone can help with that. I'm just trying to access my CV so that I can give you the exact qualification.
Okay, Ms. Zugiswa, in terms of the entry into the Bachelor of Social Work or entry into the university, admission into the university, each faculty it has its own requirements in terms of each of those qualifications that they offer. So if that is what they require, then I think it's something that you have to try and take it up with the university. I think at this stage, we won't be able to assist you because they have their own entry requirements.
Yes.
And even though I'm saying that we are doing quality assurance of the BSW, as the SACSSP. So, but we are not interfering in terms of the entry requirements. We just make sure that they are according to the norms and standards for the Bachelor of Social Work. So I would suggest that you take it up with the university. You go and discuss it with whoever is responsible for that at the faculty, or you discuss it with the Department of Social Work at the university. Maybe also ask about the option of recognition of prior learning. They may explain to you.
Yeah, no, I have. All those things have been kicked out because I have over 15 years worth of experience and well established, both in corporate and in the field of social work. So it was totally kicked. I've done all those options. So, but in your side, I wanted to find out. So am I still being recognized as a second year or auxiliary worker, a student with all the work that and the modules that are put in? Or because I had someone talking about level 4, level 5 social auxiliary worker, or what happens in this situation on your side?
Okay, to be registered as a social worker, you're going to require a completed Bachelor of Social Work or the other qualifications that have been phased out, which we still recognize in terms of the current regulations. But if you want to register as a social auxiliary worker, the regulations, Mama Lombo, we will assist you. The regulations allows that you can register if you successfully completed both theoretical and practical learning of 2-year courses in social work. With a recognized provider, and UNISA is a recognized provider.
Yes.
So
yes.
I hope I answered you.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. We are kept. We are referred to the inbox. And can I please have Mama Lombo's email address again, because I'm trying to find it. I'm sure it's way in, and I can't find it, so that I can email her and send her attachment of what I have done so far in UNISA and what is it that I can register for with the Board of Social Workers.
Okay, thank you. Colleagues, if you have questions that are pertaining to matters of registrations that are not specifically on CLUAP or the SACSSP online registration system that Mr. Mnen and Mr. Jerome presented, to please direct them to the registrations manager, Ms. Malombo. I think she will repost her email address, because I noticed that we've got many messages on the chat box. It may have been missed today.
Yeah,
so we are running out of time. I'm going to have to cut you, Ms. Sugiswa. Please talk to Mama Lombone, because I see I've got 3 more colleagues on the platform who still want to ask. So please, colleagues, if you have registration questions, please direct them to Mama Lombo. You will be assisted accordingly, so that I allow colleagues who want to ask about the registration system to ask questions, and Mr. Mnene to assist them. I'm going to quickly recognize Nospiwo N. Please ask Nospiwa, and I want to go back to the two colleagues that I said I'll come back to them. So I'm going to end with the hands are going. I added colleagues. I'm going to end with Neliswa Ngalu. So that is question number 7. Ms. Zugiswa, please lower your hand. I think we've answered your question. Mama Lombo will assist you further, colleague. Yes, so number 7 is going to be Neliswa. So I will no longer be taking questions. We will have another platform like this one where you will be able to engage with us and ask questions about the new online registration system, colleagues, because I'm mindful of the time and I know that you are probably busy. There are clients waiting for your services, so I don't want to keep you here for long. Let me give the opportunity to Nospiwa to ask.
Good morning, colleagues. I just want to ask on restoration. So how long will it take for you to go to the oral, I think, interview? Yeah, because Mama Malomba mentioned it, that after signing the restoration form and submitting your documents, you will wait for the oral. And then can you answer me on that one? Because I submitted in September, mid-September, I think. Thank you.
Ms. Nospiwa, may I request that you send an email to Mama Lombo with the details so that she can reply to you with the information.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, because some of the questions, they require that they go back to the records.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, ma'am. And then let me give you Lebohang an opportunity. Lebohang, you can go ahead.
Thank you. I just want to ask. I can see that my status. I've checked at the thingy. Come on. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Yeah, I've checked now on the app my status, and then I can see that my status is still active. But I don't know if it's the right platform, if I can ask this, or who should I speak to, because I've been struggling now to get my council certificate to say that yes, I am registered with the council, because I have never received a certificate from the council since I registered since 2016, and I've been struggling since then to get my certificate. And then when I just check now in the app, I can see that I'm still an active member, and then my membership is still active. But now my problem is this: who should I speak to or contact so that I can be able to get some answers on to say how can I get my council certificate? Thank you.
Okay, Mama Lomba, are you still here? Maybe just an emphasis from you.
Yeah, I'm still here, Program Director. Mr. Litia, the one that I've just spoken, we've been indicating to this webinar that all the registration inquiries can be directed to myself so that we can see how best we can assist you. And your query, it's backdating from 2016. So we won't have an answer, a readily available answer now. We need to go pull the profile so that we can see what happened to you not receiving the certificate back then. So I have posted my email address again on the chat box. And if then it's being swallowed again by questions that are on the chat box, my email address is octavia.m@sacssp.co.za. Kindly send your queries that are related to registrations so that then we can assist colleagues. And we want to emphasize, Program Director, that it would be advisable that registrants or colleagues ensure that their registration status is in good standing prior them going through the Glue Up system. Thank you, Program Director.
Thank you, Mama Lombo, for emphasizing that. Colleagues, we appreciate all the questions that we receive, and we want to help you as much as we can because we want you to be in good standing. We want your registration to be a good. So we want your status with the council to be a good. So we appreciate all the questions, but because of time and because some matters requires that we investigate, we go back to our records. That's why we are not answering them here because some of them are personal. They require that you send an email to us so that we can see how best we can attend to your inquiries and assist you as best as we can. Maria Seshibedi, I hope the hands that are remaining are not about registration or challenges with registration, colleagues. Maria Seshibedi, you may ask your question. We are about to close the session.
No, I think it's the previous hand. Sorry. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mumisa? Please lower your hand, Miss Maria. Mumisa, you may ask your question. We are just about to close. Okay, and Mumisa is okay. She's here.
Yes, good day,
Yes.
colleagues. I just want to find out, I've submitted my work early this year around March as social auxiliary worker, and then I went to the council on the 23rd of June this year to register. So the certificate that I've received, it says, let me check. Sorry. Okay, yes, the certificate that has received said student social auxiliary worker with the council valid for field practitioner only. So I don't understand why I have received this certificate instead of a certificate saying I finished my course.
Sorry, Mumisa, did you receive that certificate from the SACSSP?
Yes.
Okay, because now
just
this, yeah,
just
I
to come
wanted to
in.
say this. Okay.
Just to come in, there was some while back while we were sending certificate of practicum to students, we accidentally sent those certificates to every person that was registered with the council as a student. So even if a person has already graduated, they have since then received their certificate of registration while they were still students. So we managed to rectify it. It's just that on others, yeah, like the registrant that's just asked the question now, we couldn't rectify it on her. It's just that some of them were seeing the emails very late. On others, we managed to recall that email. But yeah, we then corrected that. We'll send them the current certificate. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you, Mr. Nana. All right. Esme? We cannot hear you. Esme, I can't hear you on my side. Can I then come back to you and let me recognize Lulama Ndlebe? Lulama, You can quickly ask your question.
Okay, good day, ma'am. I just wanted to find out if the process is still the same. I've registered as a social worker by signed a form and posted my form. So I'm currently in Cape Town. So when I requested for the receipt of the certificate, they said I either send someone on my behalf to come and collect my certificate, or I must do a courier. So I did a courier, but I was not available. I just wanted to find out if it's still the same process that will require, since I have registered and sent my application through by post.
Okay, I suppose you're asking that question because now we've got
Hello,
the
I'm
new
done.
online registration system. Mr. Mnene?
Sorry?
Yes, we heard you, ma'am. I'm saying you are asking that question because now we have this new online registration system. Because before you were asked to do that because we were processing manually since we moved from the previous system. Mr. Mnene or Ms. Malombo, please assist.
Thank you, Mengos. The process of moving to the system, one of the advantages was that you will be able to access your certificate and practice card every time you want it. So we are doing away with that thing of using courier to send you your certificate. You will receive a digital certificate and then be able to print it on your side.
Oh, good. Yes.
Yes.
So how do I go about do it? Because I don't have my certificate until now, because since I'm staying in Cape Town, so I didn't have someone in Pretoria to fetch it on my behalf.
So please, from next week, please log in and check your profile. We'll be uploading those certificate and practice cards.
Okay.
Yeah, we do have your certificate. If you can just comment in the chat box with your name and in email address, we can send it to you. But if you don't do that, just check next week in your profile. You should be able to find that certificate there.
Okay, I'll do it now. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll email my details as you said. So thank you so much, sir. Okay.
Okay, thank you, colleagues. I'm no longer taking hands, né? So I see there's only one hand. I'm no longer going to be taking hand. Oh, it's gone. All right. Mr. I hope we were able to answer the questions on the chat box. It will assist as well if colleagues left their email addresses so that if we missed some of the questions, then we can email those answers to the colleagues, to the concerned colleagues. So colleagues...
Mengosi,
yes.
Before you move to a vote of thanks, can I request that the people that did not get welcome email and that have completed the Microsoft form or the Google form, once we close the session to remain behind so that we can address those?
Okay. All right. I also see a question that what to complete under employer if not currently practicing as a social worker.
There's an option of unemployed there. And yeah, you can click unemployed.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Mnene. Colleagues, thank you. You were such an amazing... Oh, Mama Lomb.
Thank you, Program Director. Yes, I wanted to come in the issue of certificates, registration certificates. Maybe we need to sensitize the sector or the registrants in this webinar that in terms of the registration certificate, remember as earlier on we've said, we need to go back to the profile, the person's profile, and investigate what could be the reasons that the person did not receive their registration certificates. So colleagues must guard against the issue that they did not receive, yet we have proof that the certificate was issued to themselves. And should we establish that the certificate was issued to you and maybe for whatever the reason you might have misplaced it or have lost the certificate, you will then be encouraged to apply for the reissue. And the reissuing of a certificate comes at a cost. So the process you will have to, hence I'm saying colleagues needs to guard against this process, because when we issue, we keep records. We have to go back and investigate what happened. And if our records are indicating that a certificate was issued to yourself, that means you might have misplaced it, or the certificate, you might have lost it, then we will send you an application form to apply for reissuing. And reissuing of a certificate comes at a cost. Currently, it's 275 for us to reissue your registration certificate. I just needed to make the registrants aware that upon our investigations, then we will communicate the findings individually to the affected registrants. Thank you, Program Director.
Thank you for that, Mama Lombo, and the colleagues were amazing. All the questions that they asked showed that they were interested in this webinar, and we appreciate all those questions that were asked. We will attend to the rest of the questions, and we will email. If your question was not answered, please do email us. We will respond to your questions or your inquiries. I'm now going to the last part of the webinar, but before I do that, I just want to remind you, please remain behind so that Mr. Mnene can assist you after we close this webinar. Only those colleagues who require assistance with completing the Microsoft form, Mr. Mnene will assist you if you're still struggling to complete it. That is very, very crucial. Colleagues, you would notice that on the last item, it says the vote of thanks and announcements, Prof. Pimbeti, SACSSP President. I want to indicate that the President, Prof. Mbeti, is unavailable. Earlier on, you would have noticed that I recognized Vice President who joined us while we were in the webinar, Mr. Morendeni Moridili. He's the one who's going to do the vote of thanks for us, the Vice President of the Council. VP, the platform is yours. And thank you, colleagues, for your participation.
Okay, no, thank you so much, Petunia Nkosi, for such an amazing engagement that we had with our practitioners.
You are muted, VP.
Okay, no. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Okay, yeah, no, I was actually acknowledging the hard work that the team is doing to come up with such an amazing system, just to simplify on many things that has been actually be a challenge to the practitioners from time to time with regard to registration, issue of practice card, and also other services that the practitioners from time to time would want to be assisted with. So I want to say to the South African Council for Social Service team, you did a wonderful job. The managers who are present in this engagement, we applaud you for the hard work. The registrar, keep up the good work. I can see so many of our participants are indeed acknowledging such a hard work, and also the great improvement that we are seeing at the council. Indeed, we are here not necessarily to complicate things for our practitioners, but we are here to simplify and ensure that indeed there is a smooth process in terms of assisting our practitioners. So indeed, for those who are still having some questions, they are advised to remain so that they can have their issues sorted out. Because at the end of the day, we do not want our practitioners to keep complaining and we have the same challenges over and over again. That is why we have came up with this amazing system, hoping that is gonna simplify on so many challenges that we historically have. And indeed, encourage also others, your colleagues, wherever they are, to complete the form, to make sure that they register, they are migrated to the new system where they can do whatever they want at the comfort of their offices, at the comfort of their homes. And indeed, if you have any suggestion that you believe that is so critical to the work of council, you are all welcome to do that. We are here to serve the practitioners. That is why for us, we find pleasure only when the practitioners are happy with our services. So I want to say to the team, well done. You did well. I want to say to the practitioners, you were very active. We indeed enjoyed the constructive engagement that you had, be it through questions, inputs that you have provided. And indeed, this platform will also allow yourselves to communicate and interact whenever you have any challenges or whenever you have something that you want it to be known by the council. And our team in council will make sure that they monitor those engagement and see to it that whatever the questions that you have are responded to, where they need to communicate with yourselves, they will indeed do that. That is why it's so important for you to have those contacts updated, so that when it comes to emails are going to the right recipient. When it comes to telephonic conversation, if there is something that indeed our team will want to make follow up on, then it will be easier to do that because it becomes very difficult at this point in time when we are to send you receipt. Some have used their old emails, some have used their emails when they were still at varsity or institutions of higher learning, and some of those emails they are no longer valid at this point in time. So that is the purpose why we want you to update on your details, so that at the end of the day we see how we can better serve you. What I can say in conclusion is that as the council, we are committed to improve on almost all the issues that may arise from time to time. So we haven't arrived, we haven't reached our ceiling in terms of improvement. Whenever we see that there is a need for us to look at other important issues that are of great attention or that requires attention from our side, we will continue to do that. That is why our motto is always, it's not for ourselves, it's for you, the public, and also any other critical stakeholders that we work with from time to time. So thank you so much to the team. Indeed, continue with the good work, and to the practitioners, let's continue carrying the banner forward that indeed the social service professionals is an important critical profession out there. You are there, the community, the society is waiting for yourself, for your great work, for your integrity, and also for saving them from all the social ills and deeply rooted social issues that our communities are battling with. So thank you so much for that, Menkosi. Back to you. Thank you.
Thank you, VP. I just want to turn on my camera so that colleagues can see me. That is me, colleagues. Yeah, now my camera is working, then you can see me. You were amazing. Where I wrongly addressed you in terms of your title or where I butchered your name, I apologize. I did not mean any harm. So thank you so much for everything. I'm going to end the session here. The VP has said a mouthful. Thank you, VP. And thanks to everybody on this platform, including the colleagues who answered questions. Thank you. Bye-bye. Only those who need assistance will remain. The other colleagues may leave to go and service clients. Thank you.
Okay, colleagues, please, if you have not received a welcome email, please comment with your name, like Raisibe Catherine Goveni. I'm not sure if those are the correct names or not, but I want to check if we have imported you.